Welcome to Countryside Knitting. My name is Merete, and you will meet both me and Janne in this episode. Sometimes we make episodes together and sometimes we make it separately and then I edit it into one. Today I will show you what I have finished. What I'm working on is not with me. I am now at work. That is, I'm not working. I'm just waiting to get my tooth repaired. So I'm sitting in the library where I'm working and in front of the books about knitting and sewing. That is a very nice frame to this, I think. It has been Christmas and New Year's Eve, and I have something to show you that is connected to Christmas, even though Christmas is not that popular in February, of course. But what I want to show you first of all is something I made in 4 days in Christmas, and then I had 4 weeks of pushing it because I needed to have the buttons sewn in. So here is a baby jumper or baby cardigan. This is a merino yarn from Rauma. It's nice and soft, and I knitted it flat. That's something I almost never do, but I did it with this. It's the size of a 3 months, I think. This was from my stash. I have a lot of baby yarn, leftover yarn from when my kids were young, and something that I have bought, nice colors and so on. And this is for a baby that we don't know if it's a girl or a boy, or even though you can have any color on any gender. I know. But green and white is very safe. So this is a gift. And then I have made a lot of mittens. In Christmas time I started to knit some blue mittens that I have shown you, but not by talking, only by showing. So I wanted to show you, and this is an English pattern because this is a Norwegian pattern from Rauma. Very basic. I think you can find something in all languages looking almost like that. But I have made the mittens called sorry, Kram. Skymning knits. She has a lot of nice patterns, and I have made this. But what I want to show you now are these Kram, and I made it in very thick wool. So it's Vams from Rauma, and this is the nice pattern. They are quick knit, easy, and I like her patterns. And they fit me very well, so the gauge and everything just was perfect. I have a lot of vams in strong colors, but so what I need is some white or natural undyed to make mittens like this. This is the same pattern, only it's in brown and white. So I can really give a thumbs up to her patterns. I also made a pair of Bernie Sanders mittens. Remember him, or have you forgotten about him? He didn't win the election, but he won all the hearts of all the knitters by sitting like this. Leftover yarns, very, very small balls of yarns you need for this. Well, what's to say? It's a free pattern in Swedish. Yeah, it's a kind of a nostalgic 1970 looks, and I'm from that, what do you call it, decade. Oh. Something else that I finished, I have used 2 Christmases to make it finished, and that is The Heart of the Forest by Sophia's Tales. I didn't use pearls. You could have pearls to make it more Christmassy, but this is a very nice. I had to look very close to the chart but it's not difficult, and with a nice heart. So these are for, I can use them next Christmas or when I long for Christmas. Socks to myself. English and Swedish pattern. And then I have, as usual, made some of Skymning shawls by Sofia Capelle. That's my favorite. And now when I have this new job, I use most of my mental energy on literature. So when I knit, I want to relax. So then I knit the same thing again and again and again. So I made a very bright spring feeling of a shawl in green, 100% wool, hand-dyed in the stockinette parts as I used to, and then from my yarn stash in the garter rows, and a light green edge. I long for spring, and outside now there is a lot of snow. Too much. I also made with the leftover from different, like what you call the sock yarn, and with Arvetta Classic. The pink is Arvetta Classic, and I used very, very small balls of yarn in the beginning, and then more and more when the amount of stitches was increased. Well, a favorite. And the last one is knitted in lamb's wool from Rauma, and one of them are Saga from Filcolana. This is very light. This is a merino, it's heavy, and this is very light, it's lamb's wool. I don't say a lot about it because I have talked about that shawl so much. Now I think you will head over to Janne because I'm going to the dentist. Would rather be here with you, but I have to go. And then we will make another episode in a rather short time, I think. When we have the time, we make episodes. So now go on, Janne, it's your turn.
Hello and welcome to Janne's second floor. I have not knit so very much in December and now in January because it's busy time. So, but I have done something. I have knitted me a new sweater. This is sweater from Lene Holme Samsø, a Danish designer, in this book, Hitter Hill. I don't know if this book is in English, but she has a lot of pattern on her website in English. This is Otilde sweater. I'm very pleased with it because I knitted in finull from Rauma, and Lene Holme Samsø's pattern are very nice to me because I fit in them. So that's a big project, and I have two small projects. This is a headband in brioche. And I have sewn it together like this. You put it one in there and one in there, and you sew together, and then it be like this. There is a pattern on that on Ravelry, but this I think is only Norwegian. I haven't seen it in English. So, and I made a smaller one. This is in merino extra fine, and this is merino from Sandnes. This is Smart from Sandnes. It's leftover I have been dyed, and this is the ordinary white. Yes, ordinary white, not nature white. This is smaller because they are being bigger. This been very big. But I think they fit and then fit a bigger head. That's what I'm doing. I have not, and once more, but I have given away. But I have been knitting a lot of things. But I am knitting big things. So this was a start. This is a pattern knitting in Finull from Rauma. But it was too small. So I have to start a new one. And you see, it's too small. So I think this will fit to my 10-year-old granddaughter. But I haven't enough yarn to 2 sweaters. So this is mine. This is have pattern like this all the way, but I don't have that because I want to have one single color in the bottom. I have dyed this by myself, and this is Sol from Hillesvåg. I dyed 100 grams, and this is what it's left. So if you do something, you have to have 2 skeins of thread. So it was 2 big arms, so I have to take some of the stitches to the body and take you should have, I think it was 16 stitch on under the arm, under the sleeve, but I use 6, so I go down, then it fit. So now it's just to knit, and this is Finull 434 from Rauma. Yes, and I am knitting a sweater to my husband. This is the 4th time I try to cast on and knit. The first one I don't like the fabric. The second one I try to knit brioche, but you can't knit brioche in the top if you have more than 5, I think, yes, 5. This is 12, and you can't do it because it's too small. So I wrap it up. I do once, and I want to have it higher back, but that I don't like that either. So now I'm knitting that it's sent in the pattern, and I will do the extra height back after the pattern in the top, because this is like that. You knit, finish this, and then you knit the 2 to 3 stitches before here, and you turn around and knit back, and 2 to 3 stitches before that, and you do that in 8 row, I think. In my when I knit, I do 8, but maybe you have to have 6 or 10. You have to try it by yourself. So I don't know if this is in English. I don't know. This is a jacket, not a sweater, because I'm doing it to a sweater instead of jacket. And I have get a lot of leftovers. So from a lady, given to me. This was given to me. I have this by myself. And this I have bought. And this. So I fill out because it not... if you have leftover, you have to have a big slickat. You have to have a lot of it because you can choose what you want to do. This is a hat. This is a free pattern on Ravelry. I don't know what it's called. No. You find it in my library. So, pink outside and nature inside. You can knit this in leftovers. And I'm knitting socks. I get also this from that lady, and I have knit the top of the sleeves, I think. No, that's the arm. That's the same. This is the top of the socks. And I have taken orange here because I find this in that stash. And I take this. I have this, so I take this. Oh, it's fresh. So I will knit that, and in the foot I will here I will use the Fable, and it's kid silk in the foot. So you get the crazy socks, but it's still warm. Yes. And I will, yes, I have once more. I have a baker's twine. Almost baker's twine. Nearly. This is Viking Bambino. Yeah. And this is Drops Love You 7, I think, yes. They are the same thickness. And I knit a baker's twine. So, I still have a lot to do, but I don't have very much project. So I am glad to that. I think I have 9 blankets, but they are leftovers, so I can't do on them because I have to make more leftovers. So I have to do big things and get leftover. So I will travel to my daughter to visit my grandchild, and I will knit a pillow. I will make the Easter pillow and knit it. So in one of my knitting bags, I like this so much. I have to have it by myself. I have taken with me some finer, 2 mittens, and this is Sølje from Hillesvåg. So this will be mittens to my grandchild. And one of my grandchild needs pants. She will get this color. This is Charisma. This is also Charisma. I have been dyed. Leftover from the project. And I have more socks. I have this from a jacket. And now I will knit. You see, I have lots of leftovers in different color. You see. And I will use they together. So, this is also a bag. And I will crochet some Christmas thing. This. I don't have pattern to this. because I just crochet them from this. I get this from many years ago, and I have been crochet a lot of them. You see, here is the one yarn and here is one yarn, so I knit a lot of them and I give them away as presents on the packet. So, and I will make more coaster. So this is ready to be with me when I'm gone. So that's what I am doing, what I'm doing, and what I will do. So that's all from me this time. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. We would like you to write some notes if you have questions or comments. It's always lovely to read comments, because otherwise it will just be us speaking to what? Nothing. So we would love to hear from you. We also have coffee if you want to support us, and we have Patreon. And we have the links in the show notes, so you can look it up there. Thank you so much again, and suddenly we'll be back. Bye bye.